What's up, man? This is your boy TNT Barbecue with a Southern explosive taste. Today, I got from y'all another brisket cook. This brisket cook is a USDA prime brisket. I got it from Sam's Club yesterday. It's prime, it's 14 pounds. So, I believe it's gonna be a brisket for beginners, okay? So this gonna be brisket for beginners. How to smoke and for using a stick burner, okay? This is a normal stick burner, but it's a little heavier, but this is just a basic stick burner like your Brinkman's, okay? We're gonna talk about managing the fire and things of that nature. So I gotta start with some charcoal and I got some oak wood in there, okay? And you can see I'm gonna wait till the smoke dissipate. So brisket for beginners, okay? Basically, you wanna start with a great product. Get the best product you can get. I got prime today, okay? A good choice brisket would be good too. But you can look at the flat. This has got a nice flat on it and a nice point, okay? So I'm gonna bring you a little closer while we go and trim this up and things of that nature, okay? Before I go though, I want you to go up to the iCard up above, and it's called JJB Cattle Company. Go check my guy out, man, over at JJB Cattle Company. Great guy. He talks about cattle. He got a cattle blog. He has a day-to-day farm operation he does, and he blogs it. So all y'all brisket cookers, hamburger cookers, if you want to just be subscribed to a local guy that knows a lot about his stuff and that is breeding his own cattle and mixing the breeds and things of that nature, go check him out, man, and subscribe to his channel. Tell him TNT sent you. He has great information. Okay, guys, like you can see, USDA prime brisket, 14 pounds. We're gonna cut this bad baby out of the package, okay? And you don't want to wash your meat, because all that does is contaminate everything. So don't wash your meat, okay? So don't do that, all right? So we're gonna go straight out the bag. This bad booger is heavy. Keep the purge there. Move the purge over. All right. Okay. So now, since we get that moved over, you wanna get some paper towels. And you wanna just kind of pat it dry. Not gonna tell the story, pat it dry. All right. So, flipping this bad baby over. It got a lot of silver skin, things of that nature. So, what I like to do is just start off by trying to remove all I can with my hands. That's what I try to do, okay? And I'm using a carving knife, but this works best for TNT. Use a light knife you're comfortable with. I just go down like here, like such. And I kind of did quite a few of them this way. So I'm just getting a little faster at doing this. And you want to just remove the silver skin, because that's gonna stop the rub from penetrating your brisket, okay? And that's how I'm doing mine. And you can see you got a lot of intermuscular fat on there. And already, you can see how the brisket is looking already. And you get places like here, basically what I do is just get the meat folded up like that. You see how I did that? Okay, and you just use your knife and And you can leave some silver skin, but it's not a big deal. But I just look at you got such a nice piece of meat. Why leave anything that you don't want to eat? You know? Give yourself time to do it the right way, okay? Give yourself time to do it the right way. All right. Okay. So I always start off like, I want to get like right around here and move any oxidized meat. Oxidizes, it turns gray on you. And I just go, keep everything uniform. You want to cut off anything that's going to burn and anything undesirable. So, you see that gray fat right there? I want to trim that off right there. I'm just going to go like such. I'm just going to start just trimming that gray fat. Look at that marbling. That's a prime right there, baby, when you get the marbling like that. And you see that gray fat right there? You want to keep trimming. Don't be scared of trimming your brisket, you know. But just try to make very exact cuts. Like I said, I started with a 14-pound brisket, okay? But I have learned, if you want to have a good brisket, you're going to have to do some trimming. I'm sorry, that's just all too. You see right here? That's nasty. You want to, I know it's a lot of trimming, but you don't want to eat that kind of stuff. So I like to go in at an angle kind of and cut that oxidized fat off and just get to some meat. Because I really don't want to have that, because that gets a little different. Trying to have that oxidized meat on there. And that's how I clean that up. And I'm looking at this this fat cap. It has real nice intermuscular fat in it, so I don't think I got to do too much to this as far as getting it trimmed. But I am looking at some that's a little thicker than others right up in here. So I'm just gonna go like that, and you want to make sure you get up here with this hard fat right here, like such. Like I say, this point, it has a lot of intermuscular fat, so I'm just trying to trim that oxidized fat cap off, because it's pretty oxidized. It pretty got, I don't know, the vacuum seal, it wasn't busted open, but you just want to kind of make sure everything is even. Lift up stuff like that you know gonna burn. So I'm gonna kind of make it shape it up real good where it's aerodynamic. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. I'm gonna do a little more trim, but that's it. That's all it is to it. Cup of salt, a cup and a half of black pepper, and a 1/4 cup of granulated garlic. And you just shake it up like here, okay? And get you some virgin olive oil for the binder. You can use mustard. You can use whatever you want. Me, I'm using olive oil today because that's what I'm using today. Tomorrow I may use something else, but nothing is not going to interfere with the flavor. You can use Worcestershire sauce. It's a lot of stuff you can use, but I'm using olive oil. You use what's familiar to you, okay? And like I say, we're going on with some SPG, salt, pepper, and garlic. This is just my little blend I put together that works good for me. And I'm trying not to go on too heavy, but remember, this is a heavy piece of meat, okay? So it take a lot of seasoning, but you don't want to over season it neither though. Want to make sure you get those corners. Get this point real good. Get around there. And you want to use your hand so that everything can bounce off your hand when you season the sides, like such. Like such, okay? And I'll just go over and do the same thing with the olive oil. And this helps with the bark. It really does. To me, it does. This helps with the bark. And I just go around, come up. Make sure you get every inch covered. And one thing you never do, never rub in your seasoning, you pat it in. So that's what I'm doing, pat mine in. And there you go, you got your brisket all ready to go on the smoker, okay? I'm gonna sit down and let this sweat out a little bit. But that's what you're looking like, guys. Some SPG brisket, okay? All right, that's what we're looking like. Salt, pepper, and garlic brisket on this prime USD prime brisket. It's about to go on the smoker. I tell you what, I couldn't be more happy to have this brisket for Father's Day. Happy Father's Day out there, guys. All right, so it's 6:30 in the morning. I'm thinking this is gonna take 10 to 12 hours. I'm cooking at 275. We're gonna rock this thing out, okay? So that's what we're doing. Fat cap up. We're gonna have our point next to the firebox, okay? So that's how we run our smoker. Run at 275, point next towards the firebox, flat the opposite side. We got clean smoke, so we'll come in and bring you in a little closer while we put this on the smoker. It's on the smoker, guys, okay? Like I say, always remember, you want to put fat cap down. You want to have your, so I got my flat facing the stack, and I got my point towards the hottest part of the smoker, okay? So that's what we're doing. And like I say, we're going to go for about, I'm not going to check this for another 3 or 4 hours, okay? We're gonna put it down. We're using oak wood for smoke flavor, and that's what we're doing. And we got it seasoned with just regular salt and pepper and garlic. Going down for the long haul on Harley the Hog Smoker. Develop it on the point. You can see it getting nice. Develop a smoke flavor, smoke color. And I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm gonna keep pushing. I think in another 2 or 3 hours, I have enough, my bark will be set. So that's what we're looking at, okay? So we're gonna go for another 2 or 3 hours and let that bark set up a little bit more. All right, guys, let's talk about fire management, okay? So I got a bed of coals, but I want to have some, I want to make sure that my fire don't go out. So what I like to use is this oak wood. And yes, it has a little bark on it. To me, that adds a little bit more smoke flavor. So that's what we add right there. I add 2 splits at a time, about every hour and a half, okay? So, and I don't close my door all the way. I keep my door open like that. So that's how I run mine, with the dampers all the way open. And it keeps a consistent temperature of 250 degrees, okay? And you get that clean smoke. So that's what I'm looking at right here. You see that? That is clean smoke right there, baby. No dirty smoke, okay? So that's how I achieved that, okay? Clean smoke. By having my fire burning real good, nice bed of coals, and I'm adding that 2 splits every hour and a half. All right, guys, so it's been about 4 hours since I put this on. 4.5 hours. I'm about to spritz it, I think. I believe the bark has set, so I want to make sure nothing's drying up on me, okay? So let's go look. Oh my goodness, can y'all see that bark on there? So look at that bark, man. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just spritz this. I don't want nothing drying out on me. Yep, so that's what we're gonna do. Well, I don't like that puddle one, so I'm gonna give me some lumifoil to fix that, okay? That puddle one. That puddle one. All right, guys, so this is a trick I learned from watching Harry Sue. I'm gonna take this brisket up right here. I'll put that like such. And I wanna pretty much have it like that, okay? And what I'm gonna do is it's gonna make this fat cap get real rendered down, but also gonna help with the bark to be even. And in my opinion, it's gonna render that too, and I'm just get that nice, good dark bark what I'm looking for. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and let it stand up like that in a ramp style position now. And I'm just gonna hit it with some more spritz right down that point. You hit the back of it some. And we finna let it go. And get the bark we looking for. You're running 275. So, man, I'm telling you what, the brisket looks amazing. Now it's time for us to wrap it, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I got some butcher's paper laid out here, and I'm finna even it up, and I think it's time for us to wrap this brisket, okay? So let's get ready to wrap, guys. And that's the kind of bark I was looking for right there, okay? That's what I was looking for. You see this guy? This kind of bark I was looking for. As you can see, the bark has set. And it looks amazing. So I'm gonna wrap this brisket up. This beautiful bark right here. All right, you just want to make sure we wrap this up here to get it tight. And you don't want to use too much butcher paper. You want to use enough, but you don't want to use too much, okay? Take your time, Byron. Take your time. And make sure everything is tight, okay? All right, so what I'm gonna do, all that done, I'm just gonna fold up, roll up, put right on the bottom. Brisket, I'm just gonna put it on the smoker, right here. And what I like doing is I like going on my spritz. I like spraying the butcher's paper down. Real good spritz. Saturated with this vinegar and water. That's what I like doing. Saturating this butcher's paper. Okay? So, yep. Me and Harley the Hog doing a good job. I think this will be done in the wrap about 2 or 3 hours, okay? I'm gonna go when I check the temperature, I'll bring you back. So I wanna start probing this for tenderness. Okay, got a little while to go. I'm at 190, 199. Well, that feels pretty good right there. 204 right there. And I'm 190, 201 right there. So I'm gonna let it I'll let it just a little bit longer. Probably another 35, 40 minutes. So I'm probably averaging 202 temperature. Oh, that feels like butter right there. That feels like butter. So I'm at 205 right here. So I'm gonna let this go for another about 35, 40 minutes, okay? All right, so the flat is right at 200 degrees, but the point is real tender. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it off the smoker. And I'm gonna let it rest in the oven. And while it's resting, I think it's gonna come up another 5 degrees in the flat, and I think that'll tenderize where I need it, okay? So that's what I'm gonna do, all right? And I'm gonna let it rest for 2 hours. Peace. Let's just talk about what we did today. So we woke up around 5:30, got the smoker going with some charcoal, and then we put down some oak wood. We used some white oak, we used some red oak, and we had the smoker between 250 and 275. After the bark set, about 5 hours into it, we wrapped it with butcher's paper. It stayed wrapped, but we seasoned it with just black pepper, salt, and garlic. We probably use 1.5 cups of black pepper to 1 cup of salt to 1/4 cup of garlic, That's it. Said at the beginning of the video, go check my boy John at JJB Cattleman. His iCard will be right there. Go comment, subscribe to his channel. Tell him that TNT sent you. The video gonna be on the iCard, so all that's all good. But we finna unravel this prime beef brisket and see what the hard work was about. Let's go on in. Awesome. The smell is awesome. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Look at that bark. Whoa. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's hot. So I think, in my opinion, this is worth it. Look at this. Look at that bark. Look how, oh my goodness. So we're gonna go to slicing it up, okay? All right, so the grains run this way. I'm just gonna slice this way. I'm just gonna let this knuckle. And this is always tell me, look at that, man. Oh, that could be more. That's a nice brisket. And still hot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I'm slicing it. Oh, now bark it in is really. Look at that, man. Nice smoke ring. Look at that bend. Look at that little bit of fat right there. The fat has rendered down. Look at the bend test. Man, that's perfect. Look at that. Look at that. When it falls and it don't break, holds up on its own weight and pull it. Oh, that's a perfect temperature right there. Move this out the way. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Just put that over to the side right now. Get a couple slices. And the bark is man, look at that. Oh my goodness. That's when you know you're eating some prime brisket right there. The bark is just amazing. Real tough bark on there. Not tough like in a horrible way, but it's, I see why those Texas guys need those serrated knives. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is so juicy. That is, man. So that's what we're looking like, guys. Moist and juicy brisket for Father's Day. Look at that bark. The bark is amazing. Look at this right here. I'm sorry, the juices though. The juices, the smoke ring. Yum. Wow, I'm pretty happy. So, this is what we call the burnt ends right here, guys. I call it burnt ends. Man, look at that, baby. Look at that moisture. Mmm. Mmm. We're done. So it's time for the taste test. So, like I say, this brisket is outstanding. Look at that. Look at that bark. I'm pretty impressed. So this is the flat. Pulls apart pretty easy. The fat rendered on it. Mmm. Smoky. Peppery. Delicious. Mmm. Look at that. Look at that, hold up on his own weight. Mmm. Oh my goodness. This brisket is out of bounds. Comment, thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share the video, like the video. Remember, this is TNT Barbecue with a southern explosive taste. God bless you and God bless America. We out of here.